Hi, and welcome to another Vivaldi Systems dry cleaning software tutorial. In this advanced video, I'm going to go ahead and show you a special module that we have prepared for you. It's called the Loyalty Program, and I think you guys have heard about it before. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump right in and load up Vivaldi. Alright, cool. But before we do that, I have to explain what the Loyalty Program is. It's actually designed to allow you to keep track of your customers and reward those customers with loyalty points and coupons that could be equated to discounts on future purchases. So let's just say, for instance, that a customer comes in and they get points for either dollars they spent with you or the number of items that they brought in. So in basic terms, you can choose which type of loyalty you want to use based on the kind of marketing you want to do with your customers. So you have two options: dollars or items. Kind of simple so far. So just as default in Vivaldi, loyalty program is turned off, but to turn it on and to manage it, we're going to go ahead and right click on the main menu and go down to where it says System Properties, and then go to the Advanced tab, and then go all the way down to where it says Loyalty Information. This is where all your loyalty information gets stored, all right here. If you want to give loyalty points for class, then go ahead and, for all classes, just go ahead and put all right next to it. And then for all items, go ahead and put all. But if you want to go ahead and give loyalty points for, let's say, people who just bring in dry cleaning items, you can go ahead and erase the class code and just put D. Or, in fact, it may be different on your computer because you might have changed the keyboard shortcut on the class management window. I think I have a video called Item and Class Management, and in that video you can go ahead and put your keyboard shortcuts to specific classes. Just as a default, D stands for dry cleaning, but you can go ahead and put different codes like A for alteration. But for this demo, we're just going to keep it at all, but you could change it if necessary. But before we can finish this step, we first have to talk about the loyalty level. The loyalty level, by dollar or quantity amount, is the level that you have to reach before they get those loyalty points. So let's just go ahead and say, for instance, that you decide to run your loyalty points based on order quantity, located right here on the right. Then you would go ahead and click its respective checkbox and then just put a checkbox right next to it. And then you would enter the quantity amount to the left, where I think it's just defaulted to 5, but we can go ahead and change to 3. This means that every 3 items that they bring in, they will go ahead and get their loyalty rewards. And we'll talk about it later. The other option is if you want to do it by dollars. So let's go ahead and uncheck the loyalty points by order quantity, and then just go ahead and put a checkbox right where it says loyalty by dollar total. But remember that it says or, which means that you can't just go ahead and put check marks on both of them, because that in theory won't work. So just make sure you have one of them, one of the check marks put in. So we'll just go ahead and put the check marks on the loyalty by dollar amount. Okay, so just for demo's sake, let's go ahead and put $100 onto the dollar amount, just by putting 100 without putting the dollar sign onto it. This means that once they hit the $100 on a purchase, they receive loyalty points in dollars. So down below by where the blue font is where it says loyalty reward $0 for coupon only. Right there is where we're going to put, I think it starts out by 0 by default, but we just go ahead and put 10 on it, meaning that once they hit that $100 mark, $100 on a purchase or accumulated purchase, they will get $10 in loyalty reward onto their loyalty account. So here's another point. As the customer reaches the loyalty points, which is at this point $100, Vivaldi will do 2 things automatically. It will print a loyalty ticket, which is a special ticket with a coupon at the bottom telling the customer that they have $10 on their next order. The second thing it will do automatically is that it will put those $10, it will put $10 on account for that certain customer. So in case the customer walks in and they forgot that their coupon, or they forget that they have loyalty points added onto their account, Vivaldi will automatically pop up a screen showing that the counter person, that this customer has such and such money onto their loyalty account, and ask you if you want to use it in their ticket. If you want a new customer to be added onto the loyalty program, you can go ahead and do so by clicking the check mark, meaning that all the new customers that you add onto your system will be added as a loyalty customer. But remember that all your old customers will have to be assigned onto the loyalty program manually, meaning that you have to do it one by one under the customer management window. And we'll go ahead and see that. So I'm just going to uncheck this, and once you're done, just go ahead and click Save and Close. So that's it for the settings. Let's go ahead and assign a customer to the loyalty program. To do that, let's just go to Customers, and let's go ahead and choose a customer. Let's just choose Chris Alexander. Nice big bold black right there. And to assign them to the loyalty program, there's a button right where it says Route and Deliver Information tab. Right where it says Loyalty Program. To assign them to the loyalty program, just go ahead and do a single click. And just like that, he's on the loyalty program. And just to make sure that he's assigned into it, let's just go to House Account and Tags. And loyalty should be added onto the category or web password. And that's how you add a customer onto loyalty. So let's go ahead and test all of this. So we're just going to head and go back to the main menu and write a ticket. And for that same customer, which we know he's on the loyalty program. So we can tell by the blue bold letters, which means he's under the loyalty. Well, let's go ahead and double click on him. And let's just go ahead and make this ticket to be $50 just for demo's sake. And in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and cheat my way around it. Let's just do an open item, and let's just do $50. Oops, sorry. They make a sweater be $50. And let's just go ahead and save and close. Nice, it's updated. And then once we reach that amount, let's just go ahead and click Save and Print. Choose the date, which I'm going to make the 26th of June. And then, now, you do have to print the ticket for the loyalty stuff to count. So let's go ahead and preview the ticket, and then click Print and Close. And as we could tell, and it should show that, sorry, if they've accumulated those $100, it would give them a coupon. But as you can see, we haven't reached those $100. So we're gonna have to go ahead and make another ticket. But before we do that, let's just jump into his account so we could manage all of it. Nice. So as you can see, in fact, I kind of just jumped in a little bit. We're going to have to go into the sales information tab. The total loyalty dollars are stored down here at the bottom window. Once that customer hits $100, the field should start over. If so, for whatever reason, the customer has a concern about their points, or that it might not be the way they thought it was, or they knew it was more points than it shows, you can go ahead and enter this field and go ahead and modify it. So we could put 40 or something like that, or we could just put 50, or you could just click reset and it'll reset it back to 0. So once we're done, just go ahead and click Save and Close, and let's go ahead and write that ticket we were talking about earlier. So let's click on Write Ticket, go back to his account, and let's just go ahead and make an item reach that $100 threshold. So, and to make sure, well, I'm just going to go ahead and make an item be like $60. So let's just make a dress be $60. I know that's like way too much money, but we're just doing this for a demo. So let's click and Save and Close. It's updated right there. And let's go ahead and click Save and Print. Let's just make it the 27th. Awesome. Let's click Preview, Print and Close. And awesome, a pop-up should come up and say this customer has just received loyalty dollars. So we just go ahead and click OK. And as we can tell, we have received that coupon we were talking about earlier. So let's just go ahead and exit the screen, and let's go back into the customer window. back to Chris Alexander. Go to sales information. And now we can go down to the customer. Depending on how much that ticket was worth so for this case, it was worth $60. It would add that extra onto their next loyalty points. So for this case, it was $60. So technically, it was like 110. It reset it back to zero once they hit that $100 threshold, and then it added those 10 extra dollars onto it. And as we can see, the current deposit is put at $10. So this $10 will be added onto the next ticket once he comes back. So let's just go ahead and click Save and Close. And let's click back. And let's just go ahead and write one final ticket for the same person. So I'm going to put like one skirt, one sweater, and then one dress. Two-piece dress. So we know it's $43.75. So once we go ahead and click Save and Print, it shows a pop-up. It says customer has $10 onto their loyalty account. Would you like to use these $10 onto this ticket? We just go ahead and click yes. Choose the date. And as we can tell, the subtotal for it was $43.75. It has used those $10 that are on account and put it towards this ticket, and so it has prepaid those $10 and has a total of $33.75. So in order for this to work, remember, we have to click on we have to print and close, but we're just going to go ahead and see how it looks like. So do this, and awesome. Great. See, it has done a prepay of $10. Alright, so we exit this screen, and we can tell that this is the original ticket. And one final time, just go into his customer information window, and as we could tell, it has a current deposit now of $0, unfortunately for him. And those $33, I think I remember, it would round off to the nearest dollar. So those $10 I remember, plus those $43, something like that, has been added onto towards their next $100, so they can receive another $10. So, and I think that's it. That is the loyalty program built on Vivaldi Systems. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.